On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
The worst part about it,
the
basement is the worst. The basement is the most difficult place to regulate the temperature in the house.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, it's still a difficult space to move in.
My dad's whole basement is the man cave.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what.
Table down there.
If it's so awesome, then you go down there.
But Anton don't watch TV, so
if it's so awesome, you go down there and you make it your glam space.
I would definitely take the whole floor. Absolutely. I would have me a little hair area.
You got it.
I would for sure, but I don't see.
Anton, you already have your area. You have your own recording space. You're doing your content creator
space. This is my space. What you talking about?
Why you get this also
record there and you record in that space, but then you're doing.
I'm recording right here in the kitchen right now.
Right.
But the whole place is mine.
Space, Anton, that is kind of like a man cave to you, though. That new.
The whole place is a man cave.
I'm gonna tag my man down, okay, and then he can go in his man cave. And let me tell you, his drink gonna be ready by the time he go downstairs. Cause I'm gonna know what time he coming in the house. I'm gonna know what time he doing what he need to do. And if he go out with his friends, let me tell you something. I'm gonna pour it out. I'm gonna get another one as soon as we get home. Okay, boom, I'm out.
Where's my J Prince emoji when you need it?
I don't see a problem with anything that she's saying. Nothing. I don't see no issue.
I don't got a problem with it either.
I'm in agreement with you too, Siobhan. Give me a little bit of time. You can go to your man cave, but don't pretend like I don't exist and walk in the house.
Thank you, Cece. I knew I liked you, girl.
But no. See, what y'all don't understand is that if you look at it as an entitlement, then I'm not gonna pay attention to you.
It's not about entitlement. It's about want to. You've been gone for 8 hours. You come in the house.
You're missing what I'm saying. It's the why behind it. So if you walking in like, oh, you just walk past me, like you need better acknowledge me type, it's a different sentiment than, oh man, I'm so happy to see you type of junk. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of energy that you give off. You communicating the same thing, but you're saying it differently. And so you got to be careful of how you say it to a guy, because that'll determine the difference between, you know, whether or not you're looking at it cool or not. So like even what Mike said, so like, I don't move like that, right? Because if my chick want to sit there and talk, I'll sit there. I might not even be paying attention to what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? But like, she could be talking. She's sitting right here, right next to me, literally. And I might not even.
Hi, Rita.
I'll listen to you, Rita. Forget Anton.
I like Rita.
I might not even be tripping.
I like Rita too.
About, right? Because like, I'm not on no, like I pick and choose when I want to teach her and how I'm going to teach her. Now, if I'm teaching her, women are like children, but they can't feel like they are like children, right? So you got to kind of teach them and talk to them in a way in which they can receive you. But if they feel like you're talking at them, then they're going to do it whatever you're going to say begrudgingly. But if you talk to them like you care about them, it's almost like, you know, they feel like you actually doing it out of love and you want the best for them. So, and even when it comes to communicating with women, a lot of times, sometimes I don't have to say nothing. A lot of times it's just teaching her and grooming her. So instead of saying, hey, I don't want to hear that as soon as I walk in the door, I'm like, you know, I just grab her and say, come here, baby girl, let me sit on my lap for a minute. Not just completely change the subject to something or change the dynamic of how we interact into something that's a lot more loving and aligned with what I want to do instead of saying what I don't want to do. So I never say, yo, I don't want to hear that. I say, come here, let's go and do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different sentiment. It's a different way in which you communicate with women that makes them want to serve you more. So I don't know. That's my method personally that I use. I don't talk at her. I don't tell her what she should and shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of give her direction in a loving way as to how it is that I want her to move with me, and she just receive it a lot more effectively. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's how I communicate. So.
I think that a woman that says that a man doesn't need cave time, I think that's like insane. I really do.
Yeah, it is. Because you need your time away from him. Like you
Yeah.
need that space. Like sometimes you just need to be in a feminine space where there's no masculine energy. Like you need to just be away. So for you to feel like he doesn't need the same is insane. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of women don't understand that space. And again, like Kayla and I said, like at the beginning, right? Like a man can come in the house and we can give him a drink and we can do this, but they still do. Like I'm the type of person that sit in my car sometimes. I like to decompress. I like to sit in the car before I get in the house. It's just I have to think about everything that I'm about to do when I get in the house. And that's just my thought process. So when I think about like my man like coming in the house, I think it's a good thing. Okay. Have them have a man cave. Let them have their space.
I don't believe in man caves.
I do.
What? Because I definitely believe in glam rooms. So you definitely having your man cave and your space.
The whole house is your glam room.
No.
See, Mike, that's where you're wrong. The whole house is my man cave.
Oh Lord, the glam room is mine. Okay, this is the feminine space.
Anton, explain that to me.
I ain't never gonna relegate myself to a portion of the house. And you know what the worst part about it is? Most of the time, where I see these dudes, they be getting the least desirable part of the house. They get the garage, the basement, some nonsense.
That's fact.
No.
So
I believe that men should have an actual room.
My boy's man cave is
the whole place. The whole place is mine. The whole place is mine. If anybody gonna sleep on the couch, it's you.
But we're not talking about sleeping on man cave.
Listen, I'm saying that to illustrate a point. My point is that I am never going to be relegated to a space in the house. The whole place is mine. And so now, so if you want something cute, then you can go and get your glam room. But this whole place is going to be based off of what makes me comfortable. I'm going to align the couch the way I want to have it. I'm going to have my TV pointed the way I want to point it. I may not ever turn that TV on. I never turn that TV on. But I tell you what, this place is going to be moving according to how it is that I feel comfortable. Because if I'm not happy, ain't nobody happy.
But Anton, some people's man caves are decked out to where it's like sports related. It's got multiple screens. There are some bomb, like if you look at HDT shows and stuff, like the whole basement is the whole floor. They got what's it called?
The basement.
Pool table.
And you know what the worst part about it?
The
basement is the worst. The basement is the most difficult place to regulate the temperature in the house.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, it's still a difficult space to move in.
My dad's whole basement is the man cave. There's a ping pong table down there.
If it's so awesome, then you go down there.
But Anton don't watch TV, so
if it's so awesome, you go down there and you make it your glam space.
I would definitely take the whole floor. Absolutely,
you got it.
I would have me a little hair area.
You got it.
I would. For sure, but I don't see.
Anton, you already have your area. You have your own recording space. You're doing your content creator
space. Is my space. What you talking about?
Why you
record there and you record in that space, but then you're doing.
I'm recording right here in the kitchen right now. Like,
the
whole place is mine.
Space, Anton, that is kind of like a man cave to you, though. That new
the whole place is a man cave.